Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. We have seen a definite change of investor sentiment. The markets have bottomed out. We could see that occurring over here in the Dow, where we had bullish harami, and then on, what is today? Yesterday, it opened lower and traded lower, but then had a major reversal. And the most compelling factor about the reversal was it closed above the T-line. That in itself produces tremendous probabilities that as long as they're closing above the T-line, the bulls are starting to take control. That was confirmed today with a gap up. We can see that just by witnessing the pre-market futures telling us they were going to open positive, allowing for whatever short positions weren't closed during this indecisive trading period to definitely close them out and be going long. The additional factor was, notice where all this buying occurred, right at the same level we had buy signals before. Additionally, we had the NASDAQ, after trading and giving a bullish engulfing signal, gapping up today above the T-line. So will it stay above the T-line? Stochastics coming up, doesn't really matter. As long as the indexes are right now above the T-line, all your scanning technique should be looking for long positions. We also have other indicators, such as in BIDU, when it gapped down in the oversold area and then started showing buying. This was good indication that if you were short, you started covering your short positions so you didn't get caught into something like this. So the fact that the biggies traded with bullish signals on Wednesday, and today they all gapped up. I say they all, Apple gapped up above the T-line with stochastics coming up. You may not be ready to buy Apple yet, but if it did open positive, you've got a bullish doji sandwich giving you a strong bullish trade. But that's still going to be a function of how the pre-market futures indicate the markets are trading tomorrow. This allows us to make a lot of option spread or option trade setups that we know if it opened positive tomorrow and the market was positive, we could have another day of magnitude of this. This allows a candlestick investor to have the best strategies in place, knowing what should happen after a positive open. But the biggest factor is that if they're buying the biggies, the indicators are telling us that the bullish sentiment has come back into the market. You may not be able to trade these big stocks, but at least they act as indicators that bullish investor sentiment is now back in the market. You can be looking more for long positions. This is allowing us to take advantage of patterns that are setting up. ATHM, which sold off, but did a J-hook pattern. And notice what it did when it gapped up today. Broke out through this level. Just simple logic says, if you can see the bullish sentiment is gapping up toward a resistance level that everybody else can be watching, there's probably not very much regard for that resistance level. They're likely to go through. And if this is our J-hook pattern, wave one, wave three being the same, tells us this is a good strong trade. We're breaking out through that resistance level. Same scenario on our recommendation on apps. You can see where it kind of supported right here off the 200, doing a J-hook pattern. And today it came up through this level. The probabilities are wave one and wave three is going to extend up higher. So we can basically change our investor sentiment strategy. The more facets that we can see where the buyers are stepping in, you can see the buy signals, a hammer, almost a Morningstar signal, a bullish engulfing. And where did it occur? In the oversold area and right smack dab on the 50-day moving average. The fact that they gapped this up today and even used the T-line one more time as a support level tells us this is a very strong buy if it opens positive, giving us a doji sandwich off a major support level. So these little analysis tidbits allow us to identify where the probabilities of a strong trade is likely to occur. So with the NASDAQ trading up above the T line, the Dow trading well up above the T line, this allows us to start putting on bullish strategies. If you would like, join us on Saturday. We're doing one of our mini spotlight training series on the different strategies you can apply to specific candlestick patterns. They're supposed to last an hour. They usually go for 2 hours, but it's well worth the money and you get a lot of information. With that, we'll see you in the chat rooms.